Cracks and fissures, they are popping up on the Purple People Bridge and its owners financing issues.
The bridge is shut down because chunks of limestone fell off of it. Its private owners say they can't afford to fix it.
So WCPO 9 News reporter Taylor Nimmo takes a closer look at why you may end up footing the bill to make the pedestrian bridge usable again.
Right now, if you try to walk on the Purple People Bridge, this is what you're going to see. A big sign that says road closed. But conversations are happening right now to try to determine what needs to happen in order for it to reopen and stay open.
It's a costly endeavor, and the bridge company doesn't have the funds to continue to do the preventive maintenance necessary for something like this.
The president of the Purple People Bridge Company, Will Weber, says they're going to need help with funding.
I plan to sit down with both the city of Newport and city of Cincinnati, explain the situation, and look at how we can remediate the situation now.
I went to officials on both sides of the river today to ask them if this is something they'd consider.
City Council member Mark Jeffries says he wants to know more about the bridge before he supports spending taxpayers' money on it.
I think we need to take a step back and say, okay, who owns this asset? Who manages it? How much money is involved with the upkeep? And figure out what the right model is going forward.
He wants to know how much it will cost to reopen the bridge and the cost of maintaining it.
We have our own set of deferred maintenance as a city, so we're not eager to take on more. And so we need to understand these conversations.
Newport Commissioner Ken Recton says if the private owners are unable to fund it, the bridge becomes the city of Newport's responsibility and liability. He says the bridge, all the way to the north side of the Ohio River, is Newport's. But he says it's vital to entertainment and tourism on both sides of the river, saying, quote, "I argue that we've got to find a way to cooperatively get the asset designated as a regional asset, and we all participate." He said that includes Cincinnati and Newport, as well as Hamilton and Campbell counties.
We can help to facilitate some of those conversations and working collaboratively because it is a regional asset.
Owners of the bridge say there should be more updates on the recommended repairs and how much that would cost in the coming days. Reporting from downtown, Taylor Nimmo, WCPO 9 News.